Hey, you. Don't worry, I won't ask you to stop right there or forcefully ask you not to scroll. I know that's a trend here, and I feel we're all entitled to free will. But I will say this, see for yourself. There are no hashtags, and I specifically ask Spirit to guide this message to those who are meant to hear it. And here you are. If you choose to stay, the choice is yours. However, there are no coincidences, and everything happens exactly the way it should. Do with that information as you may. For those of you who chose to stick around, let's get into it. Today's channeled message is remain in a space to receive. As I was typing this channeled message, I heard Spirit say, yes, this will require some effort on your part. And I agree. Leaving the past in the past is not always easy as it seems. Just to share a little bit about me, my life hasn't been the easiest. And if you've been privy to follow my journey closely, you've quickly come to the realization that no matter where I end up, I never allow my circumstances to prevent me from moving forward. This is because over time I've come to the realization that life is all about lessons. When we choose to learn from them, forgive others as well as ourselves, and move forward in peace, this allows our blessings to manifest. What Spirit wants you to know is in order for your blessings to make their way to you, you must be in a space to receive them. By now, I'm assuming you're asking, how exactly do I do that? And I'm glad you asked. I'll give an example. For years, I felt trapped in a marriage to a man who I loved dearly, who didn't love himself. I tried forcing things. I know everyone does this. I encouraged personal as well as couples counseling. I made space for him to be open and vulnerable about the trauma he experienced. I poured all of my energy into our marriage and him healing, and completely forgot about my needs, my wants, and my goals. I literally got to the point where I forgot what made me happy. He was quite comfortable being stuck in low vibrational energy because this was all he knew, and he allowed the fear of the unknown to keep him stagnant. Not everyone is going to be willing and ready to grow and evolve. This requires effort on their part, and if they've grown comfortable in their mess and you push them to address their mess, you will become the enemy. So he made excuses when I pushed for change. He gaslighted me when I questioned his intentions. He emotionally abused me when I grew tired of his behavior and left me filled with regret. But guess what? I can't completely blame him for being who he was, because if I had healed my childhood trauma, he would have never made it past hello. As I began to heal, reconnect with Spirit, connect with the Divine Feminine, and seek the change I sought in him, I quickly came to the conclusion that I married a man who was sent to teach me 4 valuable lessons that I will continue to utilize and share with you as well as others on their healing journeys. Number 1, no one can possibly love you more than you. And if they do, this is a clear indication that it's time for you to go back to the drawing board. Self-love allows us to attract the love we deserve. And if we are not vibrating in a high frequency to receive unconditional love, we are vibrating in a low frequency, which ensures we will attract less than we are worth. Number 2, your intuition will always guide you in the right direction. Stop ignoring your intuition when it does not align with your expectations. It's there to guide you in the right direction and not meant to steal your joy. I saw several red flags and still chose to ignore them because I thought I could fix him. Let me be clear. If a man or woman is not willing and ready to fix themselves, save yourself the heartache. Release them with love and align your energy with someone who is willing to do the work. Number 3, another person's pain and trauma is their responsibility to heal. I know it can be extremely difficult not to intervene, especially if you're highly empathetic, sensitive to others' energies, and intuitive as I am. I can literally sense, feel, and understand a person's emotions and pain, sometimes better than they do. This does not mean it is my job to do their healing work. This does not make me responsible for any pain they've suffered through prior to entering my life. They must be willing to do the work, and if we, as their support system, must be willing to encourage them without interfering in their healing. Number 4, life happens and things don't always turn out the way we expect them to. This does not mean things did not happen the way they were meant to, or that we cannot benefit from the way things have transpired. In fact, it means the opposite. With the experience I now have, it has only heightened my abilities, making me more aware of my gifts and how utilizing them for a higher purpose is what's best for me as well as others. It has also inspired me to further pursue my purpose, which is to assist others on their healing journey, while also teaching me the importance of self-love, self-awareness, remaining connected with spirit, and how important it is to stand in my truth, regardless of how my truth may trigger others. I say all of this to say, the only way you can ensure you're in a space to receive blessings is by seeing the past for what it was, a lesson, acknowledging the lessons you've learned and taking responsibility for the role you played in the scenario, healing from any pain that was caused on your end as well as others, and accepting that everything happens for a reason. Allowing yourself to see, acknowledge, heal, and accept puts you in a space to receive. I pray you are able to receive all the blessings, abundance, and manifestations you seek, and that you are able to see, acknowledge, heal, and accept things exactly the way they are in order to do so. I truly hope this message helps. If you'd like to hear more, please feel free to follow my TikTok, join my Queen Evolve Facebook group, or subscribe to my blog or YouTube channel by clicking the link in my bio. Until next time, I wish you all the best, and I send you peace, blessings, love, and light.